All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are working today to create this 3D printable wheel. This is for our slot car dragster. This wheel is a revolved section of a profile that we'll draw. So if we take a look at the drawing, you can see this is the drawing we're working from. We have you can see we have a section view here. Section view is a cutaway view. So you can see this cutaway plane here, cutaway plane B, has allowing us to see the inside of the wheel. You can see there's a detailed view showing what the upper half of the wheel looks like, and we zoomed in a little bit to get our dimensions. When thing's finished, we're going to be printing out a PLA, and our CAD model is estimating that it will weigh 3/1000 of a pound. Heading over to Onshape, take a look at what we have. You can see here the profile that we're going to revolve. We have a total diameter of 1 inch. We've got an axle hole opening of 185 thousandths. The hub diameter is 325 thousandths, and we've got a 600th circle here. So pretty simple shape highlighted here. If you take a close look at it, it's just some lines and then one arc that is tangent to the inside vertical line. Let's go ahead and create one of these. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we'll have a point to start from. Now, I recommend using your origin, but I already have the model here on the origin. We're going to copy this shape. Now, again, looking at that is the shape that is shown here. I've got it reversed, so we'll do it in both directions. Again, a circle, a couple of lines, and a construction line for the center. First thing I'd like to draw is the construction line, center line, axis. And I'm going to make sure that when we draw that, that line is approximately 150 thousandths, or in this case exactly 150 thousandths, because that gives us a baseline to get this started, so we're not zoomed out way too far or zoomed in way too far when we make our model. So now we're in a good size range, approximate, as we start to sketch. Next thing we'll do is we'll take our line tool and we're going to start drawing the outline. We'll draw everything but the, well, let's start here. We'll go above that, across, and line that up. And boom, boom, boom. And then, so what I did that is I clicked to begin the line, release the mouse, click again, release the mouse, click again, release the mouse, click again, release the mouse, double click to finish the line. I'm going to conquer single click to start and I'm going to go above there. Be careful I don't get that inference, so it'll be a vertical line, single click to finish, move the mouse away and move it back to transition to the tangent arc tool, which we'll just close right on there. You'll know that it's closed, loop, because the area will shade gray. Taking a look at our model, you can see in our view here that the center of the circle is aligned with this edge. So let's go back to CAD and get those to line up vertically. So I'll take my vertical constraint. V is a shortcut on the keyboard for that. Tap on the center point of the circle and the top edge of the line, and now those are lined up together so they work as a team. Awesome. So now let's go ahead and add our measurements. Looking at our drawing, the radius of the circle is 60 thousandths, so that's 0.060. So go ahead and put that in there. So dimension, just click on the edge of the arc to give it the radius, and you know that you're getting a radius measurement because it says R first. So 0.060 is our value. already typed in the 1500ths for the width, and when I drew this, these are lined up vertically. So I got a vertical alignment between this endpoint and the origin, and I got a vertical connection or a vertical constraint between this bottom right corner and the end of the line. Now we're going to go ahead, and the only other measurement I need, because if I go ahead and dimension this, 1060, hit enter, you'll see it turns red because this dimension defines this width. What we have is actually a rectangle there. So this rectangle, this is the radius of that circle, which is also the width of that rectangle. I don't need to do it again, to dimension a second time. So that's why whenever we go in and add this dimension, if we make a driving dimension there, it'll turn red. Now, if I don't make a driving dimension, we'll just get it grayed out, and that works out great. Now we're going to go ahead and add the diameter measurement. We look at our drawing here, oops, and you can see that the diameter of the circle is shown as 1 inch. We'll go ahead and add that. And the diameter is the measurement all the way across, okay? But we're only drawing halfway across. So I'm going to click and release on there, and click and release on here. And I have two choices at this point. I can either do the math and divide my diameter, my all the way across measurement, by 2, and just type that in. So in this case, that'd be half. Or I can bring the mouse down and drop below, and you'll see that I now see the diameter symbol. So now I can just go ahead and type in that diameter value. The next step is to add dimensions for the other components that you move. I've got a dimension for the center from here to here, which you can see it's not working. It's not dropping down. And the reason for that is when I dimensioned it, I clicked the endpoint and the endpoint. To get this diameter measurement to work, I need to click that endpoint or line and the line itself, the actual construction line. Now you can see that does make the difference. If I type the correct value in here, you can see that I'm going to wind up with an error, so I'm going to type it in anyway, 0.185, and stuff's going to turn red because when I created this, I accidentally put this horizontal constraint on there, and now I got rid of it and I'm better off. So if you don't panic when you see the red pop up, the red pops up to tell you what oops you made, and just take your time and look at it and troubleshoot. It happens to all of us. Now we're going to go ahead and dimension from this outer of the hub to the center line again, so drop that down, and that was 325 thousandths. Again, we get those measurements from right here. So the inner circle is to here. So there's the smallest circle, 185 thousandths. That's the distance all the way across. 325 thousandths is the distance from this point to this point. So that's this next circle. We're skipping this circle. And then the outer circle is the distance from here all the way across to here is 1. Those are what we're creating. I'm going to go ahead and turn my sketch back on so that we can revolve this. So just hit the revolve button and identify the area that we want to revolve and choose the revolve axis. And that's a solid. It's a new part. Give it a name. And there you have it. There's a new wheel. And actually, you can see I have 2 of them now. So take your time, have fun, be creative, and as always, keep being awesome.